on up! Speed of light! Incoming!
Wow! This is the Golden House?
impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the in? This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case... Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right!
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you—
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the Exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wild... Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Let the madness begin!
Cowering already? A fine opportunity.
Incoming! Don't blink! Good? With sword comes shadow.
You've made some progress.
Boba, get them!
Poor timing. Dodge this. Not bad. Push your luck. Not bad.
Incoming.
You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Time to fight back, I suppose. Gotcha. All you do is run.
Race you!
Raging tide!
Didn't quite dodge it.
Great! No use hiding back there.
Boba, get them!
I'll crush you.
Step on them! Right idea. Wrong time. Nice and spicy. Surprise!
My turn. That was unexpected. Got some skills.
Over here!
Something else catch your
Step on
eye?
up! Cue the spotlight!
Right. My turn.
At the right hand,
This. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? You simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Out of the right hand! Surprise!
Scatter!
Cool it!
Nice and spicy. Boba, get them! Water!
Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze!
Over here!
This doesn't look good.
Surprise! Over here!
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any... You had no connection to the Gnosis. No...
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to... In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is all... As such, we must now look to our
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be... The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax the... If such an ancient god would be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing
But the Archon War and...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of Oh, Paimon remembers now!
Indeed. The one that was given to you, with the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation failed, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show it. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of... Did we make it in time?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy put...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention with it. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adept...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is...
What? But all of you were supposed to be the Guardian...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter, and as fate would have it, one who did... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that... We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The three Adepti are Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
Lilith! With me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Don't blink! Surprise!
Dodge this!
Speed of light! Incoming! Nowhere to hide!
Towards the tree, joy! Just be miscalculated. That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Surprise!
Quickly!
Boba, get them!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the touch through your cars! Wow, it's a Madame shockwave! This granny's really strong! Speed of light!
Dodge this! What's the hurry?
Nice and swift!
You can't run!
Looks like I went too far.
Cue the spotlight! Incoming!
My duty at an end.
Over here!
Cool it! This one will be frozen in time.
With the blood of the Chelian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle. Dodge there. Frostbite. Freeze.
Boba, get them! Eat this!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right? With swords to the shadows.
Went too far.
Let me amuse you.
I'm so sorry.
Incoming. Shine. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
My work. Finished.
Hey!
Cool it!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
I'm all for work-life balance, but...
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here,
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting... At first, it was only the size of a small room, but it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liu Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liu means much to her.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to... Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as a... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would...
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to... But I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come... I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of... Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith got... When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest... Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come back.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consent, but how will we ensure that...
All right, Mooncarver, you...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have, the Adeptiless Rite of Parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshem Funeral Parlor.
Surprise! Huh. Speed of light. Hey!
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here.
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhong... Do you think he doesn't know about... We had better go and make...
Stock at Sigu Antiques?
Incoming. Huh?
You call this cooperation?
Don't take it to heart, child. Oh, it seems that's...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather
Well, if it isn't you two, this is...
Paimon knew that we should...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together. Nothing personal. We just have... The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for... So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm... You remember the agreement, more...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the... No, wait! That's an exciting...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a
Yeah, you don't think you went a little...
Gathering all the forces that had been
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that, as you know, I've dwelt. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the until one drizzly day. As I stood motionless among the crowds.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing, was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, that's right. Which is
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing...
In the end, the resolution to all... Take the Adepti, for instance. Credit is also due to Senora. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the All of these things turned out as I had planned. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. They seized the opportunity to supplant Leo's
Huh? That doesn't sound...
On the
Hey, what about me? Doesn't it...
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small if you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a... Be that as it may. You've...
Well then...
Fine. I'll meet you there later.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us...
Realistically speaking, there is...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contract. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the... Uncover that answer for yourself in your future.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Oh, well, so Rex... Oh, come on. There's only one real possibility in mind. The Fatui? Shh! Lower your voice.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have...
Yes, and to think that this happened right up...
Say, do you think...
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. I mean, it all fits together. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person...
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us.
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, gods and Adepti live glorious lives. But both light rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial height, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they... Could the Qixing already have known? Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been... Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying...
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
3,700 years of contracts burnt.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous, but blinded by our prosperity.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, We must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the... Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Incoming! Hey! Why you? If you were looking for some...
Roping you in was possibly the
The cleanup of the premise...
What's the hurry?
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their... And here you are looking all relaxed!
Why would I not? Right. If the...
Ha! That's...
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack...
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this... When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon.
Oh, no wonder! But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you want...
Well, we were only spending Fatui in the City of Commerce. We do not merely exchange money or goods. The Archon Morax could never experience life. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. That is true. But there is no journey that does not...
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, the Electro-Archon Ball.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the
That said, though people at the war... Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their... But if a person shows true strength, this is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Tibet...
But starting from last year, the Raiden...
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessed?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precise...
Whoa. That's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom. And the Geo... The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now... Knowing her, she must have again... 7 ideals... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing. That said, the reason why I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the...
These are indeed false accusations. I've heard that Ningguang is bit... Ha. Those poor... All right then. Was there anything else you... The time of the Adepti has... Kuching is absolutely right. Now, though could the original person who brought... All right then. Was there anything else you wish...
That's right. Zhang, since Morax is dead... Also, isn't the Golden House the only...
The Mora present now will not vanish.
This is terrible. We're all...
Yes, this is indeed a... Well...
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for...
Oh, a private fund. It's a...
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose...
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from another person to count on is always good after all.
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guy...
Ah, yes. I do have some info. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde
Blonde. Dresses all Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like...
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look...
Seriously? How does this have any...
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't... Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. After all, it is not uncommon for some... And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city. Well, as to further news about him, he stands guard at the city gate, so he may... I wish you every success at... Ad Astra Abyssos.
Honorary knight. It's some stranger with an eye. He was wandering all over Mondstadt. I lost him pretty quickly. As long as Master Jean is here.
That might be true, but if it were...
That is true. But on the other hand... anyways... Oh yeah, he was... You should go ask him. Maybe...
Mondstadt welcomes you.
What? You need something? Here. I remember. Can't say I've heard of any of the material. He then had a look at the weapons and if the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of
The angels share? Anyway, let's go to the angels.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're in here.
What will it be? Grape juice or apples?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He even sometimes mixes his own. I don't know anything else about him.
And what's Master Deluxe?
Why, I just gave it to you.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Deluxe.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so... Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look. Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit.
So, guess we've broken...
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it!
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
And he was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment. $500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and that's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of
Ah, thank you. Now as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Ven. I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts. Of which, who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is your answer then. It seems that you're different from her. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand. That said, I only take commissions. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Leap. We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all.
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh. We're super duper.
That manner, it's just like hers. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the lead, let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Hey, go on, drink some more.
Don't blink! Over here! Incoming! Good? Don't blink! Hey!
This abandoned temple does bear the Falcon of the West, though it can soar in the wind. Oh, it's nothing. The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Nice and spicy. Speed of light.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen.
Boba, get them! Over here! Incoming! Hey! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Out of the frying pan, into the... Trip on them!
So sorry.
Over here! Speed of light! Don't blink! Boba, get them!
Freeze! What's the hurt?
Surprise!
Cool it!
Got lucky that time.
Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan, into the... Over here! Speed of light! Incoming! Trip on them!
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a mirage. That is why even the Dragon of the East, and the creatures of the abyss desire no—
You seem seem to know a lot about the Abyss.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. Judging by the traces I'm following, they're next to... Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Step on up! Speed of light! Hey! Over here! Incoming!
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because of previous All right, let's go see if that abyss...
But where do we begin?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the... Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere.
Nice and spicy!
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
Speed of light! Nowhere to hide! Over here!
Freeze! Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Yeah! Don't blink! Speed of light! Hey!
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the abyss.
Incoming! Surprise! Speed of light!
And there's another one of those bonfire spells! Looks like the abyss really has been around here. Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Freeze!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Over here!
Speed of light! Nirvana! Incoming!
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts, but they were left behind by... It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of... We should leave as well. If there's anything...
But now we're out of leads!
No. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm...
Speed of light!
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis, but I suppose that this place is more... In fact, if my memory serves, the first time I laid eyes upon the...
Huh? But Paimon remember...
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuator? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, let's go see what the situation is at the...
Over here! Don't blink!
Cool it! the wind. Freeze!
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Hey! Get to the chase! Step on them! Cue the spotlight! Speed of light! Incoming! Hey!
Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Surprise!
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Speed of light! Nowhere to hide. Incoming! Step on up! Didn't quite dodge it. Speed of light! Hey!
Nice and spicy!
Over here! Incoming!
Dodge this!
Speed of light! Don't blink! Step on up! Incoming!
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a
No, you're right. If it's really...
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes.
You know, Dane, you keep talking. Where are they now, anyway?
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too...
Oh, is that how it is?
I still have some things left unfinished.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a... Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's...
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay. While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Don't blink!
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any... My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane?
Me? I merely followed my traveling companion around on that. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for...
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent. As for why, is it perhaps
You're saying some real confusion.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. At least you now know that she is still on this world, at this time. The most important thing, yes. And this is something you must keep it. May you find your kin at the end of that journey.
Huh? You're
Only for now. Don't worry. After all, I did take 500 mora, and those 3 answers you gave.